Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We're live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Time to follow along on a motion day. It's going to be a great day to get moving. Great opportunity to get yourself set up for some great motion, movement, mobility. We're going to get it all today, and we're going to get a little metabolic conditioning out of it as well, because we're going to be running a 30-second timer. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Let's go ahead and get started off with a little mobility to get going. We're going to a half kneeling position. From that half kneeling position, I got my right leg forward, left leg back. We're just going to do those rock and reaches. So I'm going to rock this hip forward to get a little hip flexor stretch on that back leg. And I'm taking that same side arm and reaching tall. Let's get 4 rock and reaches on each leg. There's 3. Keep that core tight. 4, because we want you stretching at that hip flexor, not let that pelvis rotate. Switch legs. Same side leg that's down. That's the hand we're reaching with, because we're trying to open up that hip flexor and get a great big stretch up through there. Awesome job, guys. Pop it on up. Let's go to the backside now with a little hamstring stretch. Little split stance here. Now we're just going to get those low reaches, but let's add in an overhead reach as well. We can start to open up that upper back. So reach down in front of that toe, reach up tall. 4 of them. 2. There's 3. And there's 4. Switching sides now. Reach low. Reach high. Oh, reach high. Here's number 3. And then number 4. From here, we're going to get moving a little bit with a little lateral to cross under lunge. So we're going to do a little lateral lunge, and then the same leg that I step with, I'm going to bring it and I'm going to drop into a cross under lunge. Each time I'm going to reach down to the ground. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So lateral lunge, reach down to the ground. Cross under lunge, reach down to the ground. There's 2. Lateral lunge, 3. And 4. Let's hit the other side. Lateral lunge, reach down, cross under, and then reach 3, and then 4. And then the last series we'll get going is we're going to do a little heel to hip, open it up, drop, step, big squat. Heel to hip, open it up. Let's go ahead and get one more each side here to get our big 4. And the last one. Heel to hip, drop, step, big squat. All right, we got some hips, we got some hamstring. We opened up that T-spine. We got moving. It's time to get started. If you've got some dumbbells, like Coach Megan has, you want to add a little extra load to this, now's the time to do it. If not, follow along, use your body weight. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use the body, and we're going to move through these. All right, we've got 4 exercises. 3 exercises and a stretch. We got 4 movements that we're going to do in this block. The first one's going to be a little balance series where we're taking off on our left foot and landing on our right foot. We're going to do all 30 seconds on one leg because we're going to do 4 rounds. The next exercise, we're going to be in a side plank position on the ground, and we're going to do some dynamic movements through that side plank position. From there, we're going to get into a push-up. We're going to do that push-up to overhead press series on the ground. And then we'll get a little hip and hammy rocker since we're down there. So 1 exercise up, 3 exercises back down to the ground, 30 seconds of movement, 15 seconds to recover. Let me grab the clock. Are you guys ready? Let's get going. It's a Friday. It's a motion. We're going to start this thing up in 10 seconds. Starting off with those right leg bounds. Working on that stability. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right leg up in the air. Out. Change up your directions. You can go all different directions with these, but you're catching yourself on one leg, pushing back. Catch yourself on one leg, right leg every time. I'm coming back to the left, and I'm pushing off to that right foot every time. Keep going the whole 30 seconds, playing around with different directions, forward, lateral, rotation. There's no wrong direction to go on these bounds. As long as you're catching yourself all on that right leg. We did right leg, let's do right side plank. We're going to make these moving planks, so instead of just being in that side plank, we're going to start to add that hip dip in. All right, you ready? Here we go. Pop it up, and then drop that hip, bring it up. Try to keep that great side plank position, and the only thing you're doing is you're just dropping that hip down, bringing it right back up. Really working that lateral line, keeping that side plank. If these are tough, just work on holding it. Just work on holding the plank for 30 seconds. But if you can, add that hip movement in there. Start to really work that lateral oblique line. Some great stabilization through the core at the same time. Boom. We're already here on the ground. Let's flip it around and get into our push-up series. 5 push-ups. Come up to your knees. 5 shoulder presses. We ready? Get as many as you can in 30 seconds. Starting off with 5 and 5. All right, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up to the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat it again. Back down into your push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those shoulder presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect timing. And since we're down here, let's go ahead and get into a little hip and hammy recovery rock. So right leg forward, since we did everything on the right side. Right leg up. We're going to rock that hip in like we did as part of the warm-up. And then I'm going to try to straighten out that front leg and get a little hammy stretch. So rock the hip. Rock that hammy. Keep it moving. There you go, guys. Just a good 30 seconds of recovery here. Get a little extra mobility. It's a motion day, which means we're going to work on all different types of movement. Dynamic movement, stability exercises, mobility, everything. All right, left side now. This whole round, we're doing everything on our left side. Left bounce, left plank, left hip stretch. We're ready with the left bounce. Start with that left leg up in the air. And we're going bounding out to each one of those different spots. Play around with any different position you want to go to. You can do forward. You can go lateral. You can do a rotation. You can do it off at an angle. There's lots of different variations on the directions of these bounds. But you're working on catching yourself and pushing back. Catching yourself on one foot, pushing back. Working that good single leg strength and power. All right, left side plank. Remember, if the dynamic planks, if the moving planks are tough, work on just that solid hold for 30 seconds. But if you can, let's work that hip straight up and down with these side planks. Ready? All right, here we go. Up, drop that hip, bring it up. Drop that hip, bring it up. Stability and some great movement at the same time. Or you can just hold. And you can just work on a hold plank. But add that movement in if you can. Keep it going, guys. Almost there. And there's the time. Back to those push-ups. See how many you can get. Push-ups, shoulder press. 5 each one. And then just keep repeating for the whole 30 seconds. Starting off with push-ups. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 5 push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up to those knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down to the push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then those shoulder presses again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got them in. 2 rounds. Awesome. We're back to the stretch. Left leg up this time. Right leg back. We're going to get that little hip and hammy on this other side now. So just rocking in for the hip. Getting that good hip stretch. And then rocking back to the hamstring. Rocking into the hip. Stay tall. Get a good stretch through that hip. Good hammy stretch. Good hip stretch. I'm feeling pretty loose on a Friday, not too tight for the end of the week workouts here. Not bad. Almost there. And there's our time. Pop it on up. And now we're back to round 3, which means we're on the right side for all of our bounds. So if you want to add a little reach with each one of these bounds this time, either a long reach, a rotation reach, an opposite hand reach, add in any kind of reach you want, and that's going to make you probably get a little deeper in and hold that bound a little longer. Make you work a little bit tougher, reach in, drive it out. Use those hands to drive you down, and then use them to reach up. Twist if you want to, get that rotation reach. Lots of different variations. Each one of these reaches, when you're moving your upper body, it's really helping you load that hip and give you a little extra load going on through that hip. All right down to the side planks. We did 2 rounds of dips. Let's take that up hand now. Let's reach under and up with each one. So hold the plank, and now you're just going to get a little rotation. Reach under, reach up. Reach under, reach up. If that's tough, just work on those old planks, or if you like the side ones, keep doing the side ones. But we're working on a little bit of that rotation reach while we're holding that plank. So it's a whole little different variation on that side plank series. From just holding it, to dipping the hip, to reaching under. Great job. Push-ups, yes! Give me more, coach. We want more push-ups. 5 and 5. Let's see how many rounds we can get. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 5 push-ups. 3, 4, 5. 5 overhead presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down to the push-ups. Get another 5 in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's finish it off with those overhead reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. We're already up to the stretch. So let's put that right leg forward again. Left leg back. Working on that left hip. Right hammy with a little hip stretch and a hamstring rock. A little hip stretch. Rock back for the hamstring. Hip stretch. Rock back. I feel a little close today. Hip stretch. Keep it going. Stay on this one side the whole time. Just getting a good stretch. Opening up ourselves on a little Friday motion mobility. Nice work. All right, last round. This is a great little series here. Let's go into those left leg bounds. We'll finish out this side, all on the left, working through each one of those 4 exercises. Here we go. Left leg bounds, out of reach in, just like we did on the right side. So rotation reach, or a low reach, or an opposite reach. You could have a lot of different reach patterns in here. Each one of those reach patterns is going to drop your torso a little bit, help you load up that hip as we work through those different bound positions. Keep pushing, keep working, load up that hip, drive off of it. Nice single leg work today. Awesome job. On the left side plank, let's add in that reach, just like we did on the right side. We'll do that reach under, reach up plank. I'm planking right the way of Coach Megan, so you're not going to see whether she's doing it or not. You'll know she's doing it. We all trust her. We trust she's doing her planks the right way. I'm seeing if I can get this elbow all the way down to the ground and all the way tall with each one of my reaches. So I'm reaching under, reaching up. Again, you can just hold it. If that's a big enough challenge for you, just working on that plank, hold the position. You don't have to add in those reaches. So a couple different variations that you can work through. Woo, good plank, good core. Let's continue that with a little bit of those push-ups. Great core, sneaky exercise. 5 and 5. We ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overheads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second round of push-ups. 1, 3, 4, 5, and last series of reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, folks. That's all the big exercises for block 1. We're now going to get on to that stretch series. Finish it out with a little hip, left leg forward, and a little hammy. Are we ready? Rock in, rock back. Rock in, rock back. As we're getting ready to come up here for block number 2. Block number 2, we're going to be doing a little rear foot elevated squat. So if you've got something you can put your foot up on, whether it's a cooler, a chair, something's kind of sturdy where you're not feeling like it's going to tip over or fold on you, a bumper of a car, something probably a foot to 18 inches high, nothing taller than your knee, now would be the time to go get it. So that's the end of block 1. Pause the clock here, reset it, grab a quick sip, go grab that object. I just happen to magically have one right here waiting for me. So I've got me a little 18-inch high box, but if you can find anything, again, a cooler, a bench, a bumper of a car, something that you can put your foot up on that's kind of sturdy. A chair might be okay as long as it's not necessarily a folding chair. I would hate for something to fold on you. Go find that and let's get that thing going. All right, here we go. Block 2, 4 exercises. 3 big exercises, 1 stretch. The first exercise, we're going to do a little split stance. So split stance position, jump, switch. And we're going to add a twist into it. So you're going to jump and switch feet. But every time you're going to be twisting your upper body over that front leg. You can go fast, you can go slow, but it's going to be 30 seconds of jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch. Then we get to that rear foot squat where we have to bring out that whatever we're going to put our foot up on. And you've got your back foot on it, laces down if you can. And then you're dropping straight down, trying to keep that knee over that ankle as best you can. Doing 30 seconds all on one side. You're going to have to move that guy out the way because then we're going to get into a little bit of movement shuffle. We're going to do a crossover shuffle. So I'll scoot back a little bit so you can see me a little bit better on Facebook. Cross, stick, cross, stick. And you can do that fast. You can do it rhythmic. You can do it with a good pace for full 30 seconds. And then we're going to get with a stretch. And we'll do an upright stretch since we're already on our feet. We don't need to go back down to the ground. All right, don't worry about it. We'll follow along. We'll get this thing going. We're starting off in 10 seconds here with our jump switches. So right leg forward, body already twisted to the right. Ready? Here we go. Jump switch. I'm going to stick and hold mine. I'm going to work on pacing this out for a good 30 seconds. But if you wanted to, you can pick up the pace and try to do a little faster. I'm just going to work a nice, easy pace, stabilizing every time I catch, and adding that twist in for a little extra core work. We'll just keep switching. There we go. Jump switch, 30 seconds. You got it. Nice work. Quickly grab whatever you're going to squat on. I've got my box here. Left foot back. Here we go. Dropping into those single leg squats. Doing 30 seconds on the right leg. Nice and stable. You can see Coach Megan's got that knee staying kind of right on top of her foot. It's not jetting way out in front. She's dropping down and back a little bit with each one of these. Good. Feel the burn. 30 seconds is a tough time. Keep working them. Almost there. And on. Take that object. Move it out of the way if you need to. It's time for crossover shuffles. We're taking a crossover step, sticking, and then coming back, crossover step, stick. 30 seconds. Keep that rhythm going. Crossover stick, crossover stick. You could go quick, and every time, try to change direction, or you could crossover stick, hold, crossover stick, hold. We can take it a little slower if we need to. Pace it out for 30 seconds. We got 4 rounds, guys. So you need to make sure you can give me that good effort round 1 and that same effort round 4. So make sure you're pacing it out, keeping that good rhythm. Nice work. All right, time for a little stretch series. Let's do a little hamstring to overhead extension. So start with your feet kind of wide. We're going to go straight down the middle and straight up tall with our reach series. So we're going to get a little extra hamstring. Reach low. Reach high. I guess you stay right down the middle. Right up high with every stretch. Right down the middle. Right up high. Nice and easy, guys. Good. You're doing a great job on this block. Great work. That's round one. We're back to the top of the order, which is our split jumps. So let's start off in that split stance position. Add that twist component in. You're always going to be twisting over the front leg. So I've got my right leg in front. I'm going to twist to the right. Then I switch and jump to the left. So you can pace it, or you can get a good speed with it. But remember, it's 30 seconds and 4 rounds. I want you to be able to keep that same work the whole time. Coach Megan looks like she's grabbed a little dumbbell there. Add a little extra resistance with those twists. That'd be a great variation if you've got a little bit of weight to hold. Something to put in your hands and add a little extra core work. Plus it's going to load up that hip. I grab that object you've got, bench, box, bumper, cooler, whatever it is, and let's switch legs. Right leg up, laces down, left leg's doing all the squatting. Right down and up. Good. Take your time. It's 30 seconds. All on one leg. Keep working it. I feel a great single leg stretch coming in through here. You're awesome. Really making my leg work. Almost there. Couple more seconds. Good. Crossover time. Speed, rhythm, stick and hold, whatever you want to get going. Let's get ready for those crossovers. We ready? 3, 2, 1. Cross stick. Cross stick. Add some upper body into it where you're actually moving and getting those arm action going. That quick cross stick, and then plant on that outside foot to put on the brakes. Plant. Plant. That's the foot that's putting on the brakes. Because all my momentum's carrying me that way, I got to use that same foot to stick, drive in the ground, and put on the brakes. Keep that crossover going. Nice work. Stretch time. Let's do right foot forward now. We're going to go straight to the right toe, straight up tall with each one of our reaches. So we got the right leg forward. Let's go right over that right toe. Ready? Right toe, low reach. Big, tall, high reach. Keeping it nice, solid. Get a good stretch. There's some recovery time here, guys, so no need to rush this. Good stretch. Good extension, especially after all those push-ups. Let's open up that upper back. Get that posture really nice and tall. Great series, guys. We're back to round 3. So split jumps. Put one leg forward, twist it over that same side. I got my left leg up. That means I'm going to start with my body already rotated to the left. Jump, switch, jump, switch. If the jump switches are tough, you can just make it back steps. And you can just add back step twists in there. As long as you're moving, and we got that upper body moving, we're going to get that core going as well. So you can do jump switches, or you can do back taps, where you're just back, but you're twisting over that front leg every time. So back taps versus jumps. If jumps are getting a little bit too dynamic for you. Single leg squats. What's a good variation on these, Coach, if I don't have anything? We can do that split squat. So I'm going to show you what the split squat looks like. We'll turn a little sideways here for you. Same idea. I've got my right leg forward, and I'm just going to drop down, come right back up. Drop and touch that knee. If that's tough, go into a back lunge. But making that non-moving leg do all the work. So my right leg If I've got something I can put my foot on, that's fantastic. Or I can do the stationary, or I can just add in a back tap. And if you're really dynamic, if you're Reggie, you'll do a single leg squat with your back foot on nothing. So, calling you out, Reggie. Hopefully you're watching. You get to see this. All right. Shuffles. Not the only modification I can give you on these is just to slow down if you need to. And don't go as quick or as explosive. So you can go just a step and stick and just get that rhythm of crossing over and keeping some of that movement going. Or you can go quick and you can get down low and you can really move laterally. So pick the modification that works best for you. Just cross over steps, stick hold, stick hold. You can start to add in some extra little bouncy steps. Get really rhythmic with it. Almost like a dance move. Boom. I do have that dance rhythm in it. All right, left foot forward, right foot back. We're going right over that left toe with a big overhead reach as well. So working the left side of that hamstring, reaching down low. And then getting that overhead extension, opening up that posture. Reach low, reach high. Keeping that mobility active, giving us that little bit of recovery in between each block. Just a chance to catch your breath so you can go hard on this last block. That's what these are. The great mobility, we need it, but it's a chance for you to get a little bit of recovery so you can get great effort on the next round. All right, go back to the split jumps. I showed you the little back tap variations. You know the jump variations. That's about all the variations I can think of. So let's just keep moving. You pick the one you want, and we're just going to get this guy going. The little jump switches with a twist, fast, slow, rhythmic. You pick whatever works best for you. Add a little extra weight. But remember, you're always twisting over that lead leg. So whatever leg is in front, that's the leg you're twisting over. So whether it's a speed one, or you're working on just some stability, you're still moving for that whole 30 seconds. Keep it going, guys. Nice work. And now we're back to our last set of single legs. If you can use something to put that foot, we showed you that variation. I'll show you the split stance variation again, where I'm just holding that split stance, dropping straight down and coming up. Or the back lunge variation. Or you can try that single leg, full single leg pistol, or not pistol squat. Pistol would be out front with that leg back behind you. I'm not going to do that variation. That's too tough. We'll show you those back steps or those stationary ones in case you don't have anything to put your foot on. Keep it going. Almost there. Boom. Nice work. Last set of shuffles. Speed, quick, rhythmic, extra little bouncy steps. Whatever you want to do. I just want you moving for this whole 30 seconds. We're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cross stick. 30 seconds of movement. Great work, guys. Keep those feet moving. Work on that coordination. Crossing over. Try not to cross under. Cross over. Cross in front. Turn those hips. Cross in front. Good work. We're almost there. And there's our two. Woo! Great series. Last stretch. We've done wide. We've done right. We've done left. Let's go narrow if we can. Let's put those feet a little closer together. And we'll go straight down the middle, straight up tall. So big hammy stretch there. And then a nice, good overhead extension. Good hamstring. Even get a little low back stretch. Big overhead extension. Little hamstring stretch. Overhead extension. Keep it rolling. Coach, you go get that third block ready. And a big overhead reach. And there we go. 1, 3, or 2. Block 2 in the books. Let's pause that block. Get it reset as we get ready for the last one. So this last block, We're going to be on the ground for the first two exercises, then we're going to come up for the last two exercises. So the first one, we're going to start off on the ground, any kind of abs you want. We're going to be on our back, doing anything you want. You can do side crunches, but the second exercise is a plank. So don't do planks for the first exercise. Do something where you're moving a little bit on the ground, and then we'll come up, and we're going to go from that plank position to that push-up position, where we're just working from plank on our elbows up to push-up. We'll come up from there, and we'll work a little more footwork coordination with our Icky series, and that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, kind of a combination of a lot of the different movements we've already been adding, and then we'll get a great little stretch with a little quad stretch and another hip flexor and T-spine extension. Don't expect you to remember those. You just got to follow along. That's why we're here. We're starting off with abs on the ground. Anything you want. I'm going to do straight leg raises. You can pick any exercise you want, 30 seconds. Let's get it going. Abs of your choice, guys. Pick anything you want. I'm not judging. I'm not watching. Hopefully you're not watching because you're on the ground. But we're going to get a great ab series here. No matter what you're working on, whether it's bicycle crunches like Coach Megan, straight leg raises. We've got lots of different variations. Come up with some creativity or follow along with us. Boom. Quick little ab circuit there. Like continuing on with a little bit of core. We're going to go that elbow plank to push-up position. So we're going to start off in that elbow plank position. And then we're going to push off, up into the push-up position. So plank position, all right, push, push up. And then back down. Hold it for a second. Up, back down. Up, back down. Keep that core tight the whole time as you transition from the low plank to the tall push-up position plank. Keep that core tight. Almost there. Last one. Boom. And now we get moving a little bit. So 2 core exercises, then we get a movement. This is going to be that Icky. So I'm going to start with both feet together, and it's 1 foot forward, 1, 2, back. And then I do the other foot. So I'm going to start off with just front. So right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3. Working some of that same movement that we've been adding in a bunch of times. Single leg stabilization. Catching yourself on one leg. Nice work. Keep it moving. Great job, guys. Good coordination. Good single leg stability. Doesn't have to be real far. Just get you moving. And now we're on to our stretch. So for this series, we're going to do a little quad stretch, back step, high reach. Now I'm going to alternate. I'm going to do right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. I'm going to mix it up. So quad stretch, dropping that same side foot, back step, high reach. Work a little balance on that quad stretch. And then I'm opening up my upper back all the way down through my core, through that hip flex. Which is great because I'm going right into core with my abs. So this is helping me make sure that even though I'm doing those crunches and those ab exercises, I'm still working on that posture of pulling myself tall and not letting those crunches crunch me over. All right, back on the ground. Ab time. Anything you want. Pick it around. I'm going to do some straight arm sit-ups for this one. So I'm starting with both arms, looking straight up toward the sky, and I'm sitting up right back there. Just working to do that good full range of motion. Looks like Coach Megan's got some twisting setups that she's got going on there. Do a little rotation at the top. Mix it up with anything you want. You got 10 more seconds. Extend. Good posture. Drive up. Extend. Really love to open you guys upper backs up and get that posture going. Like push-ups to planks. One thing we need to watch, see if you can alternate which arm you always lead with. So try to do right arms up and down and then left arms up and down. Alternate arms. So I'm going to go right arm down, right arm up, left arm down, left arm for the first one up. right, and then right up, and then left down, and then left up. Halfway there, guys. Right arm down, right arm up, left arm down, left arm up. One more, down, down, and then up, up. Nice work. Making sure we're kind of alternating that shoulder stabilization as we move through that core. Inky time. You can add a reach in if you want to. You can do different directions. I'm going to maybe change it my direction. I'm going to go a little wide with my inky. So I'm going a little bit more out of V as I'm moving through these inkies. Great work, guys. Just keep moving. Keep yourself going. 1, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3. Right, 2, 3. Find that rhythm. Get that coordination. Keep your body moving. Keep that inky pattern going. Good job. Back to those quad stretches with the overhead reach. So work on good posture on that overhead reach. Same thing even on the quad stretches. Grab that heel. Work on your balance. Pull that heel back nice and tall, and then back step with that overhead reach. Again, if you need to, you can stabilize against something, balance up against a chair, with a wall, or a car in the garage, wherever you're at, whatever you're working with. A lazy dog has to be a tall dog, really big dog. A small child that doesn't move. But I know if you've got small children, they're constantly on the move. Back down to those abs. Anything you want. I'm going back to the straight leg races again. I'm going to repeat and do those straight leg races. I'm putting my hands right up underneath my hips. Give me a little help with some pelvic stabilization. Coach Megan's lost creativity, so she's copying me. But that's okay. That's the most sincere form of flattery. It's that imitation. But I'm working on trying to keep my low back flat. When I lengthen my legs out, I'm not letting my pelvis rotate and my low back come off the ground. And my ribs flare out. Keeping that all tight through the whole range of motion. So even as I lengthen my legs down, I'm still keeping that low back flat on the ground. Push-ups to planks. Round 3, if you want to add a push-up in, every time you're in that push-up position, add a push-up in. As if we didn't get enough push-ups that first round. So it would be push-up, and then down to a plank. And then up, and then add that push-up in, and then back down to that plank. You can hold these for a little bit before you change. You don't have to go fast. You can hold each position for as long as you want as you're working your way through all those different positions. Adding that push-up in at the top each time. Back to the inkies. Hop on up, guys. We're almost there. Let's get moving laterally now. I'm going to do my lateral inkies. I'm going to go straight to the side, just like we do when we use the quick foot ladder. So you don't have a ladder, let's just get moving here. You could do these forward and backwards too. So if you have enough room, you could pretend like you're in a real ladder and you're moving forward and you're moving backwards. Just because we don't have that ladder doesn't mean you can't get that same movement pattern. I'm going to stay in place because I don't want to run over coach right there. With my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3. Great work. Let's mix it up. Let's do a knee hug into a front step hamstring stretch. So what these are going to look like is I'm going to take my right knee, and I'm going to hug it up nice and tall, and then I'm going to take a small front step, and then just reach down and get a good hamstring stretch. And I'm going to do a left knee hug, nice and tall, front step, hamstring stretch. Right knee hug, oops, let me get it up there. Front step, hammy, left knee hug, front step, hammy. So I'm getting a little bit more of that back side versus the little quad stretch with the hip flexor. Great work there. And now we're on to our last round. We're back to the very beginning. We're back to those last set of abs. So History's gonna repeat itself again. I'm gonna do little straight arm sit-ups like I did round 2. So I'm working on keeping my arms straight and driving those arms up with a good tall posture at the top. Right back down. If you wanted to add a little wrinkle, you could do one arms where you're alternating that arm and really working on good extension at the top. Coach Megan's going back to those rotational sit-ups. I'm just adding that tall reach, working that core, working that spine extension as we get through. Push-up position, tuck planks. Last series here. Add those push-ups in. Hold each position as long as you want. Maybe you only get like 4 the whole time. It doesn't really matter. Hold the plank for the whole time if you want. Just stay down in that plank position and hold it for the whole time. And then maybe come up now. And then hold that push-up plank for a good 5, 10 seconds if you want. And then you can go back down into that plank and hold it. And then back up to the push-up. Take your time. Hold it the whole time. Just keep that core tight. Let's work on that good core stability. There's no reason to be rushing through this. We're getting great core work. And then there's the time. All right, last set of Ickies. I've showed you forward. I've showed you V. I've showed you lateral. You ready for the toughies? Some rotation going backwards. So I'm going to step back, 2, 3. Step back, 2, 3. I'm going to turn my shoulders all the way away. Catch myself on one foot, going backwards, and then push forward. Drop, 2, 3. Drop, 2, 3. Step back, 2, 3. Working that good rhythm. Add in a reach if you want to. Add in a twist. Pick up the pace. Pick up the distance. Whatever you want to do to get yourself moving with this great footwork pattern on these Ickies. Nice work. Now we're going to finish off with that same stretch we just did. The knee hugs, front step, toe touch. We're ready for the last series, guys. Let's start off with that knee hug, front step, toe touch. We ready? All right, here we go. Knee hug, nice and tall. Front step, toe touch. And on the other side, knee hug, front step, toe touch. Good, keep it moving. Knee hug, front step, toe touch. Last couple of seconds here, guys. Front step, toe touch. Awesome work, crew. Big knee hug. Front step, toe touch. And boom, that's the time. Great work here on a Friday, guys. We'll stop the timer, baby. Stop timer. Who doesn't like me today? Boom, there we go. That's it, crew. We've done a bunch of mobility already built into the workout, so there's no reason for us to get into a big, long reset. I'm happy you guys joined us today on this Friday on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. Remember, you can watch these workouts anytime on the YouTube channel. Incorporate them in to your weekly program. And try out some other fun classes. Try out all the great stuff that our studio instructors are putting out there. We got lots of great stuff. We're here for you, and we're happy you're here with us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.